wild and wacky week in the West Coast world. The Eagles dramatically fly out of Perth on Tuesday following the COVID outbreak, less than 48 hours after their disappointing loss in front of an empty Optus Stadium. Now they're preparing for a clash with the Swans at GMHBBA, whatever it's called, a crucial game while the COVID chaos continues. Welcome to Eagle Review, proudly supported by Stake, of course. You can buy Uber shares just as easily as ordering Uber cars, and they don't charge any commission on trades. Happy days. Go to the App Store and download Stake today. Stephen Bandy here from the home domicile. Certainly nothing glamorous, but I tell you what, I've got the ace up my sleeve. Tyson Beattie is on the inside in the Eagles hub over in Melbourne. TB, what has this week been like, mate? Take me on the front lines.
Well, Thumper, hello. Welcome. It's been relatively normal, to be honest with you. I mean, we've had masks inside here in Melbourne, but we don't have to wear them outside. It's weird how Melbourne's become sort of relatively a free area, a free space. We've got all 18 clubs here. The players have adjusted well. The flight was not easy, but you know, we've been here for a couple of days now. We've been training at really good facilities. In fact, we've been training at Chris Judd's old high school. So some good vibes there. I think the players are feeling pretty relaxed and looking forward to take on the Swans on Sunday.
Now, I'm sure Sunday can't come quick enough for the playing group TB. Not only a chance to possibly return home to Perth, but also just wanting to rectify their on-field performance from what we saw last week against the Dogs. They started poorly. They really struggled to gain the ascendancy throughout the match, very unlike the last 2 weeks against the Tigers and Blues. Now, we all know the Dogs are quality. No one's disputing that. When the whips are cracking, they'll be there. Phenomenal defence over the last month, and their midfield is their strength. But I reflect back to round two. They had Dunkley and Treloar even stronger in that mid-area. And the Eagles, they should have won that game. They had a couple of late opportunities slip, and they got run over. And perhaps that was what was most disappointing about the result on the weekend, is that it was just polar opposites apart in terms of that performance back in round two. Missing Yo, missing Shuey, and then the Dogs flip it to have a monstrous victory on our home deck.
Yeah, Thumper, obviously we had some big names coming back. I mean, Kelly, Shuey, Gov, Shep. But the credit really's got to go to the Bulldogs. I mean, if anything, they were just so tough. They're a physical team. They were great in wet conditions. They hurried to stoppages. And if you look at the statistics, they were rewarded for their effort. Plus 30 contested ball, plus 22 inside 50s, plus 20 contested possessions, post clearances, 6 more goals scored from turnovers, minus 11 clearances, which is remarkable considering we've got Nick Nat. We haven't seen these four together for long stints since inception. Yo, Kelly, Shuey, Nick Nat, Thumper.
No, we haven't. But when you've got the best tap ruckman over the course of the last decade, you've got to maximise the opportunities when he's in there on the park. But how's this matchup? He's taken on the old mentor in Coxie this weekend, and then throw in a bit of Tom Hickey, who's had a resurging year in his 11th year in the AFL system. I mean, the scouting is out of control. They've even named Callum Sinclair as an extended interchange player. They're just going to all bounds of strategy to not only combat the Eagles, but our ruck division.
Well, Thumper, one bloke that didn't even make the trip this week is Liam Ryan, who copped a week for his head-high bump on Jason Johannesson. Now, no arguments from the player or club there. I mean, it was pretty obvious we were going to take that week. As we were recording this, Thumper, we're actually unsure who will be taking his spot, along with Jackson Nelson, who was omitted. They have named Jones and Langdon, along with Withen, who trained really well yesterday, and Foley. 2 out of the 4, seemingly a chance to cement themselves in the 22.
Well, I wonder if this is a year for beating Hoodoos, TB, and in a bit of a sneaky way, because obviously the Eagles broke the SCG drought, stemming back to the 90s. They were able to knock off the Blues there, though, and now it's a 15-year Hoodoo at the Cattery, which is still looming, and you've got a different oppo there stepping in to keep the streak alive for the foes. Yeah,
it's funny. Simo was actually asked that question about the Hoodoo at his press conference by Zoom yesterday. What he said was, it's opportunities. It's opportunities to play better. It's opportunities to win at a ground we haven't played at. He's not focusing on the Hoodoo at all, but losing by 96 points against the Cats down there in round 6, that was a big loss. The Swans create a major challenge, though, as well, just wherever you play them. They're equal on the ladder with us on premiership points. They're a different team to which West Coast beat back in the first hub last time we played in 2020. Completely different this season. They got Buddy back. He always seems to play well against us. Who could forget that game at Optus Stadium? The first ever game there, 8 goals in 2018. And they've had some big scalps this year. The Cats and the Tigers they've knocked off. And they play an attacking style of game, which they can score a lot.
Oh, 100%, and it's even money on the betting market. Should be a cracking contest on Sunday afternoon. But this is the healthiest the team has been all year. And now they're just waiting for their stars to find their feet and basically play at the level they know they're capable of. It's going to be heartbreaking if they again finish 5th for the 3rd straight year, but they really need to start to have this belief and to start showcasing that they can win it from anywhere in the 8, given the current form. Because this is a crazy year. We're witnessing it right now. You never know where these games are being held. So that's it for this weekend's Eagle review and preview. Looking ahead to the Swans round 16 clash. Thanks to Stake for sticking by us in clearly these desperate times. TB, good luck over there. I know you've been really involved. You've been a train on the field. You're copping footies to the face. It hasn't really improved the look, mind you, so probably cop a few more. And please bring back a W. Do it for the boys. Do it for the fans watching at home, or maybe just the fan in an instance like this.
Well, Thumper, we've got a full squad over here and we're short on staff. So, I'm not in great shape, but, you've got to help out and pull your weight at some point. Thanks, Thumper. Thanks, Stake. Go Eagles this weekend. Let's hope we get the W.